What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Jesus Christ. See? Kind of Jesus look, right? Alright. But Jesus does need glasses because his eyeballs kind of hurt. What's up, everybody? It's Nerd Jesus Christ. Welcome back, YouTube
There's no light.
world.
There's only fire.
Today we are talking about something very non-controversial. We are talking about religion. Everybody's favorite subject. So, I'm checking my phone, as I do in the morning. I get a very kind message from a friend, who I'm sure has very positive intentions, who says, hey, I remember you said you didn't believe in God, so I was watching this today, and I thought of you. Atheist Too. The Revenge of Atheist 1, everybody. So we're gonna watch it. And personal disclaimer, yes, I am an atheist. And I don't judge anybody for their religious beliefs. In fact, I encourage them so long as that they don't interfere in anybody else's life, right? I think that's kind of fair. I personally wouldn't push my belief system on, or my lack of belief onto anybody else. So, here we go. Let's watch the video, yeah? Ooh.
But I knew that there was some definable picture of God in his head, who is literally the kind of person. I don't know how anyone can believe in such a God.
This summer. Okay, I won't pause that often. It's pretty inspiring music there.
Not too long ago, I had a super interesting encounter on a flight out of Denver. As I took my seat and began reading whatever book I happened to have with me, it became obvious that the guy sitting next to me was looking over my shoulder and catching a few glances of whatever it was. He must have saw the word God or some religious terminology, because rather casually, the guy leaned over and he says, "Looks like an interesting book." But then after a short pause, just bluntly out of nowhere, the guy says, "But I'm an atheist." Well, evidently he was...
Okay, wait. Just because we're atheists doesn't mean that we can't read the word God and then all of a sudden we're gonna burn alive. That's not what it is. Okay. Actually, atheists do quite a bit of religious text reading, just to make sure that we still hold true to our lack of belief, and that our morals hold some sort of consistency in saying that we don't really need religion to teach us morals, etc., whatever else it might be. But yeah, I mean, nobody's gonna be like, Nani has the word God, can't read. I'm not gonna peek over your shoulder. But I'm an atheist, so can't read that one. Sorry about it. Sorry, just not my thing, you know, because, you know, like, I'm an atheist and all. Yeah, it's kind of sick. Yeah. No Jesus. Woo, Sundays.
Well, evidently he was an outgoing guy and looking for some conversation. So I said, actually, I'm an atheist too. Clearly he was a little surprised, no doubt because of the book I was reading. He was like, seriously, you're an atheist? Yeah.
Oh, you're an atheist?
Burlington Jessica Parker, put shot.
Oh, how dare you. Sorry, it's just the way he said it. I need to stop being so critical of this video. Oh, let's just watch it. Let's just give it a chance.
Absolutely, I told him. Then I threw him an unexpected curveball. I said, describe for me the God you don't believe in.
Wait. I gotta do this math. Describe for me the God you don't believe in. That's... Wait, okay, one more time. Describe for me the God you don't believe. That's disproving a negative. You can't do that, alright? That's not... Wait. Okay, describe for me. Alright, you. I'm talking to you, okay? Describe for me the animals you don't believe exist on Mars. You see what I'm saying? Like how it's a weird concept? Okay, let's just keep watching. Alright, let's give this video a chance. Let's give the old solid 1, 2. Okay.
Describe for me the God you don't believe in. He was jolted, to say the least, by the question.
He's just shocked, stunned. Okay.
To say the least, by the question. But I knew that there was some definable picture of God in his head that gave rise to his atheism. But he went silent, so I figured, conversation over.
It's done, baby. Finito. Acabado. He dicho. Caso cerrado. Case closed. Shut the conversation up. Get him out of here, boys. He's done. He's done. Get him out of here. Okay. All right. Let's take a minute to think this out. Okay. There was a picture of God in his head that gave rise to his atheism. I don't think that's an atheist, boys. There's no picture of God in our head. At least not a sane one. I mean, there's like some cool pictures out there of like...
I'm gonna be doing a specimen video.
Conversation over.
Finito.
Then after...
Okay, I need to stop pausing the video, but did you catch that sick anime glasses push?
Conversation over.
Check this out. That's good. All right, sorry.
But then after thinking for a moment or two, the guy opens the conversation again, and he says, you know what I mean? A super powerful, supreme being presiding somewhere in the sky that rules over us with absolute control.
Oh, no.
He paused again, and then he just plowed forward, man. He just let it all out. You know, before we're born, this God...
Okay, before he lets it all out and dumps his purse out into the forest, is he gonna go the route of just like, see, you just described the God that you don't believe in? Because now the guy's defending like a straw man argument, you know, or like a red herring. I forget which one is which. Anyway, yeah, no. Well, let's just hear it out. Okay. So he dumps his purse out into the forest. Let's hear what he has to say.
He just plowed forward, man. He just let it all out. You know, before we're born, this God decides who gets to go to heaven, who's going to burn in hell forever. Of course, we have no say in the matter because he's Mr. Almighty God. It's his universe. So how dare anybody question him? He can do whatever he jolly well pleases.
He can have as much ice cream as he wants. I know it's in the freezer. My dad won't let me have any. What if he was just projecting? Like, I just find it interesting how just out of nowhere, he'll just like start having all this like vigorous conversation with a guy that you have to sit on a plane next to for like the next 2 hours. Okay.
Well, he was on a roll now, doing a great job of defining his atheism and mine too.
Okay, but the music slaps, no challenge.
Nonsense, he went on. And we're supposed to love this tyrant? I don't even like him. And I'm pretty sure that liking someone has got to come before loving them. It's more like a monster than a god.
Oh, no. Wait. I know where this is going. This is going to go the route. What if I told you that there's no such thing as a spiteful god? 7 million subs says I get this right. Let's get it.
I was right with this guy, I have to tell you. Just right with him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I totally agree, I said. It's a pretty diabolical picture, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he said. I don't know how anyone can believe in such a God. Me neither, I agree. I certainly don't. I don't believe in the existence of any such God as you've just described.
Okay.
But I want to ask you another question.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, hypothetically, just for the sake of discussion, what if a God, the exact opposite of the one you've just described, could exist? Would you want him to?
Okay, wait. Something I can't unsee. There's like glass and like that's broken glass, right? With like powder on it and like and razor markings. Are these cocaine slabs? But no, I wouldn't want any sort of God to exist. Yo, can you imagine? Like, okay. Imagine just for a minute all the shitty things that you do on accident, maybe in a week, or maybe if you're feeling sick and you have a bad case of the runs, right? Like, you really want someone watching you all the time, right? Like, it's not like he just flips off the security cam and then all of a sudden they can't see you anymore. There's someone consistently watching you at that point, and I don't know, I wouldn't be comfortable. Maybe you like dropped a piece of trash and you're like, Right? And then there's someone watching, and he's like, yep, that's going in the book. Let's put it down. Like, I used to think that was super comforting, right? Oh, I guess I'm, like, never in danger. But that's such a, like, I don't know, kind of privileged way of thinking. I don't know. Okay. Let's just keep watching. But also, cocaine letters. Let's go.
You've just described could exist. Would you want him to?
No.
He was jolted again, just thinking about the idea. What do you mean, he says? Like what? So I offered a totally different picture.
You heard his beat?
Well, what if a God could exist who is nothing but total goodness, perfectly just, perfectly merciful to everyone all the time? A God who always does the right thing.
Okay, all right. Like, that'd be nice, right? Like, theoretically, right? If he had to exist and he always did the right thing, that'd be kind of nice. But let me say this a little more clearly into the mic. That's not what it is. There is a book written by man who really believed in this man or entity. There's already a book out there, okay? And that God isn't so very nice. Okay, he's not a very nice guy. What stories he might be talking about? Well, let's whip up a very well-known one. Noah's Ark, everybody. Yes, the boat of justice, if you will. So let's just take the primary story of Noah's Ark, right? Why did the world Zawarudo, if you will? Why did it flood? Was it just like God just like, hey, there's a random storm coming? Or did you read the Bible and see that he was tired of the corruption of man and he wanted to smite them all? If you read the Bible, it says, and so the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, and with them the animals, the birds, and the creatures that move along the ground, for I regret that I have made them. That's not a very nice thing, said Noah. And Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord, and it was like, my guy, from you to me, all right? Let's chill. Bring it down. Red flag. Dr. Phil. That's it's kind of a valuable lesson in teaching, I guess, for religion, right? You created your children. You decided, oh, guess they suck. I'll just wipe them off the face of the earth. Not very nice one.
Toward every person. A God who would literally give everybody total freedom to decide their own destiny and never in a million years torture anybody who didn't agree with him.
Oh no.
What if a God could exist who is literally the kind of person who would rather die than commit an injustice against any person? I mean, if a God like that could exist, would you want him to? Now, I could see that this was totally new territory for him. But after thinking for just a few seconds, he said what any rational person would have to say. Well, sure, he said. I'd be a fool not to, right?
Yes, you would. No, wait. I misspoke. You'd be a fool to want that. Yeah, it's the opposite. Okay. Either the guy he was speaking to was not very learned, or this isn't a real story.
I'd be a fool not to, right? Yeah, right. I agreed with him. Then he said, but no way, man. We can't just manufacture whatever God we want.
But we did. Okay, let's get it.
I agreed with him again. No, we can't manufacture whatever God we want. And I agreed with him again. No, we can't manufacture whatever God we want. But he was listening, so I elaborated. Listen, man, I totally resonate with your atheism. Because I find many of the popular views of God as repulsive as you do.
Checkmated my teenage cynicism.
But I believe that the one and only true God is beautiful in the extreme. And you've said that you would want that kind of God to exist if he could.
Oh, no.
Well, I simply do believe the very thing that you want to believe. So you're not really an atheist, he says to me? Well, actually, I am.
No. Bad. Here's a brief little lesson for all you aspiring atheists out there, okay? Atheism comes from the Greek word atheos, okay? Or theos being God, right? Theos. Or a being not or without. So without God, right? Technically, everybody is 99.99999% atheist. If you don't believe in things like Poseidon or Zeus or whatever else Nordic gods there might be that aren't like Greek or something, then technically everybody's an atheist and we can all just hop on that train, right? But then, like, I don't know. I found it kind of stupid when Richard Dawkins was just like, technically we're all atheists. No, that's not what it is. You have to be without the belief. I'm spitting everywhere. Yeah, no, that's not what atheism is, all right? And for anybody wondering what the definition of atheism is, there are atheists that might say, actually, honestly, that might say something like, yeah, if there was a God, that'd be nice. And then there's anti-theism, which I probably think I am, which is just like, if there was, I probably wouldn't want one to exist because that's just fucking weird. And I guess you can throw in agnosticism in there because, like, plain old atheists tend to be pretty stupid for saying that they know for certain that there's no God. No atheist should ever say that they know for certain that there is no God. We can't know that, right? Logically, from all sorts of deductions, we can't possibly know because we don't know where the universe came from. However, if you limit yourself and say, because you don't know that and because I know it's God, then technically God is consistently getting smaller because we keep figuring more and more about how the universe was created. Just because we don't know where things came from, atheists tend to not throw the answer God on it. So when this guy says, I'm an atheist too, that's just not it, my guy. You're not an atheist. You still believe in a God.
I'm an atheist, not really an atheist, he says to me.
No, you're not.
Well, actually, I am. I'm an atheist in the sense that I don't believe in the cruel, tyrannical God you've just described.
No.
But I do believe in God.
Oh, God.
But I believe in a God who is nothing like the God
said it.
You don't believe in.
Oh, Jesus.
So as far as I can see, you haven't rejected my God because the fact is, you've never even considered him. I'm asking you to believe in a God of sheer beauty and perfect goodness. And I totally
cocaine letters
you for not believing in the false God that you were raised to believe in. I mean, this guy's mental wheels were turning. And you know what?
This guy sounds like he never had mental wheels. He sounds like he never had mental wheels turning in the first place. This is so... This guy must have been an atheist who was just like, okay, I'm just going to agree with other atheists and not do my own fucking research. And I don't mean research by like going to the 9th page of Google and suddenly researching what you want to believe in. Like, atheism is out there. Although I will say, like, searching up atheism sometimes and atheism beliefs is a bit hard on Google. I start to believe that maybe they're kind of religious. In any case, yeah, best source of atheism, the Bible. There you go.
And you know what? I found that many people who don't believe in God don't believe in a particular picture of God.
True.
A self-serving, threatening tyrant who wants to either control us or damn us. They reject the only option they've ever been taught.
What? No, I was never taught that God was a tyrant. I was actually taught that God was like dope as hell, and then also he was friends with Santa Claus, and that Jesus was his son. Okay. God apparently was dope to my mom's eyes, and my mom is still very religious. My whole family is very religious. They've never taught me that God was a bad person. In fact, the only way I would find that out was reading stories like Noah's Ark, or like what was that guy? Job? I never really knew how to pronounce his name. I only saw it written. But there was like that whole thing where like just like to prove a point to Satan, just burned this guy's life down, like took his family, burned his house, burned his crops, released a famine, plague, or whatever. And then his whole point was just to be like, see, the guy's still praying. Like, okay, sorry. Yeah, this is. To my friend, listen, a lot of love goes out to you, buddy, but Jesus Christ, all puns intended. Let's keep watching.
While somewhere in their heart, reject the only option they've ever been taught. While somewhere in their hearts, they desire a God worthy of their love and worship.
No, I don't.
I mean, what if? What if the God who does exist is nothing at all?
I hate that the music's dope.
Like many popular religions portray God to be. What if God is love?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is how you know this whole entire video is fake, alright? We've already established as a society, okay, that Shrek is the only love out there, okay? He is love. He is life. And any other beliefs? In the trash.
In the strongest and most beautiful sense imaginable.
Ooh, listen to that beat.
What if?
Digimon. Alright, well, that's the video, folks. I know I'm probably gonna offend a lot of people, and there's probably gonna be some people that just are not a fan of this video. And to them, I still love you, and I'm sorry that we don't share the same beliefs, and I hope that one day, maybe you'll stop pushing them onto me, yeah? The whole point of this video is more so around, and I'm assuming that my friend has good intentions, right? Like sharing this video with me, but the whole thing is just, we need to stop shoving each other's beliefs into other people's faces. Like, I feel like we have such a discomfort in finding that we just don't agree on everything, and I think we need to be more okay with that. Like, how many people do you know that are like Trump supporters, and automatically your mind goes, just screw that person, right? Like, forget where they came from, they don't share my beliefs. And it's just like, you're never going to convince anybody by just shoving your rhetoric down their throat. The only way that we really move forward as a society, or so I believe, and I don't believe my friend had bad intentions showing me this video, but I think the only way we can possibly move forward is by extending like olive branches and just not trying to shit all over people just for not believing in what we do. I've had many Trump supporter friends that I've actually converted into voting for Biden this coming election. And simply because I'll sit there and I'll have a civil enough discourse where nobody will get upset, and we can just talk about what's reality and what's not reality. And we can look up facts together, and we can read into stuff if we want to, but there's never any sense of like, I need you to believe what I believe in, or you're just not better than me, or something like that, you know? Another problem that I kind of have with these videos is just kind of like this belief that you know something that they don't, right? Like, how many times in this video did you hear this guy saying, but I knew about this guy something that he didn't know about himself? And it's just very, I don't know, kind of a bad taste in my mouth. In any case, much love to my friend. I doubt they're watching this video, because where the true friends at? Hey, I see you. But in case they do see this one day, just know, I'm not judging you, and I hope you're not judging me. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be transferring to Christianity or Catholicism or whatever this video is, but breaking news, I am considering transferring to the Church of Shrek.